In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how this content agency has done over $44,000 in 1 month. So let's get right into it. I actually have on this video with me my friend and my business partner, Greg. So Greg, thank you for hopping on.
Thank you.
And Greg is the one who's responsible for building this whole thing. So great to have Greg here as well. So as you guys can see on my screen, here's a Stripe screenshot. This was actually in October. So there was actually a 12.7K day, right? So 12.7K in 1 day from strictly this content agency. This is, no other stuff in here. It's just retainer clients and, there's some consulting deals and stuff like that, but it's all content agency income. And you can see the entire month was $44,714.21, which is pretty nice. And here are all the payments that came through as well. As you guys can see, there are some smaller payments too. Because since then the prices were raised a bit, but still, you can see it's all there. Now, in terms of what was actually offered and how this income came, there were basically two core offers, right, Greg? One of them is the YouTube done for you side, and the second part is the consulting side. So on the done for you side, the prices range from like 2 to 3K a month. Generally, there are some slightly lower ones, there are some bigger ones, but that's the average range. And in terms of what's included with the done for you service, it's a channel setup and optimization if needed, YouTube strategy, video idea research as well. So like we literally would provide the clients with the exact ideas to make the videos on. Also video editing A to Z, thumbnail design as well, the YouTube SEO, also the uploading of the videos, the management, quality control, like that entire thing. And by the way, if you guys are curious about kind of the back end of this and how this looks in real life, we also made a video on that. So if you want to see that, make sure to watch that. I will link it in the description below. And also this done for you aspect still has some consulting aspects and elements to it. And the reason why is because Greg, with Greg, we both believe that you should try to get your clients the best results humanly possible. So it's not about, whether you do done for you, done with you, whatever. Like, I think you should always do whatever the hell is required to get the client exactly what they want and the best result possible. So so that is the done for you side. And then there was also some consulting deals in here, which include help with the YouTube strategy, access to all of the SOPs and frameworks within the agency. It has a YouTube program as well, so like video course kind of, but it also has obviously documents and everything going over exactly how to grow a channel and how to generate leads from that. It also came with 5 one-on-one calls, video idea research, 2 one-on-one Slack support with Greg and the team, video reviews as well, plus optimization. So like if the client would make the videos, we could literally take a look, review it, and give them feedback on how they can optimize the videos better for conversions. And also the YouTube to client system implementation, and this is priced at $5,000. Is there anything else, Greg, you want to add to this part, the offers?
That's basically it. So let me now go and show you exactly what's the theme, how is it structured, that actually enables to pull these numbers, So like 44,000 is not something you can do yourself, obviously. So the way we have it structured, so that I don't have to spend literally more than just a few hours a week, running this agency. I spend more, but that's because I want to. But you could literally take the whole week off, take even like a month off, and the machine will stay running because of this team. So let me go show you that. On top, we have a COO, so kind of like a head of operations. Basically, he's overlooking everything that is happening on the service delivery side, on the sales and marketing side. So anything that is happening, he can take care of that pretty much. So it's almost as a CEO. But I'm still like the one making decisions. So on the delivery side, we have a customer success assistant. So this is a person that basically is responsible for just managing the work, communicating between the team and the clients, and just like overlooking everything, making sure that all the videos are ready on time, high quality. So this is what Customer Success Assistant is doing, just making also our clients happy, supporting them. Under that, we have basically 3 teams. So there's a design team responsible for creating thumbnails, YouTube banners, all of that stuff. We have the editing team that splits it for the long form editors and short form. And then an SEO team, which is basically responsible for uploading the videos and also coming up with titles, description, tags, everything that does make them optimized for the search. And this is, on the service delivery side, we always pay either by work done. What I mean by that is on the editing team, we just pay per videos edited, or on the design team for thumbnails created, or hourly, as in a case of like Customer Success Assistant. And we tested different things, but trust me, this is the best model, because even hiring full-time is actually a worse idea than just having the right compensation strategy in place when it comes to just paying for the work that they do. Also, like for example, for video editing, we have different categories of editing, so like different styles that requires also different skills, and based on that we know exactly like how many videos someone edited and like what's the compensation for it. So that's the service delivery side. Now kind of in between, we have an assistant as well, so like a company assistant that is taking care of a lot of admin stuff. They're doing also quality control and sometimes just other tasks if needed. So she's been supporting me personally, head of operations, customer success assistant, or even someone on the team if needed. And then we have a sales and marketing, which is actually smaller than it even was like a few months ago, just because we've been trying to get clients on pretty much every platform. And right now we're focusing mainly on just the cold email side and a personal branding side. So YouTube, for example. So on this side of things, we have a cold email specialist that is responsible for actually creating the campaigns, managing the replies, and just making sure, getting leads, making sure that we get calls booked from emails. We have a setter that is basically supporting us on Instagram, and then also, we have a funnel that people apply through YouTube. So either he will call them and, set meetings this way, or if it's Instagram, just talk to people and set an appointments. And then we have a closer we had a closer that was, kind of like a full-time working for us. Right now I'm back at that position, so I'm actually the one taking calls myself. But that's how it looks like. And always when we build a sales and marketing team, we try to make it commission based. So for example, our common email specialist, he's paid for calls that he books for us, so we not pay like high retainers. It basically always makes sense for us to do it this way. Setter, same, he gets 5% commission of the deals closed that he books. And then when we had a closer, it was also based on the percent of the deal. Now that depends also on the size of a deal. So that's how it looks like on the team side of things. Is there anything else that you would want to add here, Vince?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
So let me show you how we actually book calls, because that might be something that people are wondering, like how we got those clients and how we continue to get these clients. And as I mentioned already, we pretty much use this, or we have like 3 sources I can say. So first thing is cold emails, and that's something that we do for quite a long time. As I said, we have a person that is taking care of that. We have a personal brand, so my YouTube channel, and also Instagram, that is also getting up some calls, and then some referrals. So we have happy clients that know people that want to use our service. So we get some, every month we get at least a referral as well. So that's how it looks like. And as you can see, with this method, even though we don't do that many things, we literally just focus on mainly personal brand and emails, we've been able to book calls pretty much every single day. So here's like, last 7 days. Here's days before that. There's a lot of calls. Sometimes, as you can see, even like 3 calls a day, as here or here. So that's how the system works like. But booking calls is one thing, and closing the deals is actually the other thing. So to show you, here's our sales process basically for the this is for leads that come in through cold email, because this is a 2-call close, as it's called. And every time we get a more warm lead, so whether it's a referral or someone coming in from personal brand, we have a 1-call close. But just to walk you through that, when the lead comes in, so someone books a call, we have a Zapier automation that automatically adds them to the CRM that we have. We use Pipedrive for it. And then we have automated pre-call flows set up in Calendly. So basically every time someone books a call, there's a sequence of 4 emails that they will get before the call even is happening, just nurturing them with more information, client testimonials, results, all of that stuff, just because this way, by the time they get to the discovery call, they know about our offer, they know about like the type of results that we bring for our clients, they know that we're legit because of the testimonials that they can look through. So there's a discovery call, and that's usually around like a 30-minute call, After that, if they're not qualified, we basically just don't set the second meeting. If they are qualified, we have a process for that as well. We just send a summary email, then there's a sales call. If it's closed, they go to onboarding. Again, if you want to see more on the onboarding side of things, how it looks like, make sure to check out the video that we created on that topic. And if they are not closed, we either schedule another call, or if not, we have a follow-up process still. So even if we don't close the deal and someone ghosts us, we have a follow-up process, as you can see. So they are still getting contacted, and we close some deals from those follow-ups as well. So that's how it looks like, and this is basically the system that we are still optimizing, but that was able to bring us like pretty consistent results. So here you can see now what we're working on is the show up rate, because it could be better. But as you can see, I don't remember exactly what were these months, but one month we booked like 23 calls. This is probably in November. We booked 23 calls, taken 16, as you can see, and from those we closed 7 deals at a 44% close rate, and the new revenue was pretty much like 25,000 here in November. And this is only a cash collected upfront, so it doesn't even include the LTV of a client. And here's actually last month, January, where we booked 19 calls, taken 14 because we had some people who don't show up. Because also with this process that we have, because they get a lot of information, it helps us sort out people that are not the right fit. So here it sorts out people that either don't have money to invest with us or are doing something that we cannot help them with. So that's also why the show up rate might be smaller, because it's not just the show up rate, we also include canceled calls here. So even though it should be a separate metric, but as you can see, January we closed 4 new clients at a close rate like around 30%. So it was a bit worse than it was in November. But February is looking way better when it comes to the show up rate, because we had 6 calls booked and 6 calls taken. So a show up rate of 100%. And that's basically how it looks on the sales side of things. So we're able to bring in those numbers in new revenue, not even including the recurring revenue that we get from retainer clients. And that's how we've been able to get those numbers of hitting $44,000 in 1 month.
Amazing. So yeah, thank you so much, Greg, for walking us through that. If you guys who are watching this are thinking like, all right, I'm a content agency owner myself, or I'm a freelancer, I'm feeling very stuck under 10 grand a month still, these guys clearly know what they are doing. Then if you want to work with us, you actually have the chance to do it. So you can get mentored directly by Greg and me in our program Grow Creatives, where we help exactly with setting up all of this stuff, right? So you can also consistently book calls. You will no longer have this issue of 1 week knowing where your next kind of client is coming from, and then the next week you have no idea. We can help you with removing the inconsistency from your business, and we can help you scale above at least 10 grand a month and build out a proper team, build out a proper offer, help you set up your cold emails, all of that stuff. So if that's something you want help with, go ahead and book a call with us with the first link in the description below. We will talk to you. We will see whether you are a good fit for to work with us right now or not. If you are, we will get to work and set all of this up for you. If you're not a good fit, we will also let you know. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Greg, for walking us through this. And again, make sure to book a call if you want to work with us.